only mean one thing. Oh. Pardon me. Ding dong. It can only mean one thing, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, peeps and peeps. Hello and hello, everyone, everybody, people and people. Easy peasy. Easy. Right, I don't know if I don't care about international jobs. You want Sterling. We're gonna do 4-minute halves. We're gonna do 10-minute halves. We're gonna do 4-minute halves. Yo, what's good, Hunter? My dude. What's good? What's good, my friend? Now they got a Saudi takeover, so what I'm aiming to actually before I forget about it, what I want to do is I want to swap all of the current bottom 3 in the Premier League. Hang on, we're gonna do the current teams that are promoted from a championship and so on. We're gonna promote everyone so it's like a brand new season. I'm going to go with who I think will get relegated from the Premier League to begin with. So we're going to have Southampton, Leicester, Everton. I think that's about right, the current bottom 3. And we're going to replace them with current Championship champions Burnley. Replace Everton with currently promoted from the Championship Sheffield United. And we're going to replace Leicester City with who I think will win the playoffs, which is Middlesbrough. Now in the Championship, I think the relegated teams in the Championship are going to be... I think they're going to be... who do I think? I think Reading will go down for me, and so will Blackpool. There's 2 definites. They'll be replaced by... the current top 2, which is Ipswich in second. Where's Blackpool? Blackpool is there. And Plymouth, Argyle, who are currently top of the league. And I do think Sheffield Wednesday will go up. And I think they'll replace... we'll just go Wigan because they're bottom. That's the easiest option. They'll replace Wigan. And then in League 1 and 2, League 2 champions, we've got Leyton Orient, Northampton and Stevenage. I think they're good to come up. Going down, Forest Green are already relegated, so Forest Green will be replaced by Leyton Orient, Cambridge United. I think also have a good possibility of going down. They'll be replaced by Northampton Town, and finally Accrington, Morecambe, MK Dons, Oxford. We're going to go MK Dons to go down because nobody likes MK Dons. Let's be realistic. They're going to be replaced by current Stevenage, and I'll have Stockport to come up to replace Accrington Stanley. And the final one that we're going to do is, because we can only get rid of one, because there's only one more side, we're going to get rid of bottom of the league side Rochdale, and we're going to send in currently promoted Wrexham AFC. So we're going to go with Newcastle. Make sure that Premier League's correct. It is correct, Mundo. We're going to go with Newcastle United. I'm going to do a rebuild series. Hello, Hunter. You alright, mate? How are we? How are we? Oh, but we're going to inject a little bit of money into the club because they have been taken over by a very rich corporation. We're going to put 200 million into the club. We're not going to spend everything. We're going to be realistic. We're not going to spend loads and loads and loads on big players and just bring them in. We're just going to be like realistic about it, and depending on where we finish depends on what sort of signings we'll make. Pick a number between 1 and 10. Newcastle. What's good, mates? Louis P. Shane Maron. Strict negotiation. Oh, gonna have to start again, mate. I forgot to put strict negotiation on. You're correct. Right. Starting that again then. Quick without saving. Start it again. Thank you, Louis. Cheers, mate. Use current squads. Real manager. Eddie Howe. Advance. Gotta do the promotion relegation thing again. So we're gonna do it as if it's a fresh start from next season, because because we're nearly at the end of the season anyway. Just for the realism factor, so we get rid of Everton. We bring Middlesbrough in as well. We get rid of who was it? Who did we get rid of? Chelsea. They're going down, not Chelsea. We're gonna get rid of Leicester. And we're also gonna bring in Burnley because they've won the league. And we're gonna get rid of Southampton. There we go. Thank you. How is the game? How is the game? Is it a good game? It's a good game, man. It's a good game. Blackpool are gonna be replaced by Ipswich. Reading to be replaced by Sheffield Wednesday, and Wigan to be replaced by Plymouth Argyle. And we had Accrington replaced by Leyton Orient. Forest Green, they're replaced by Northampton. MK Dons were replaced by Stevenage, and Stockport replaced, who else did I send down? Cambridge. Replaced by Cambridge. And finally, Rochdale, who are currently bottom of League 2, are replaced by Wrexham. Right, so we're just going to confirm that that is how it is. Yeah, that is correct. Advance, Sterling, strict negotiation, 200 million takeover, no international offers, enabled European, yep, that's all good. We're only enabling 200 million because of the owners that have taken over. You know, it's just because that is, give or take, the sort of like amount of money that they'll have from now on. So we're gonna have Newcastle United. Do we take place in a competition? We're gonna go straight down the middle. We're gonna go for that one. So already, something I don't want to allow myself to do is look at free agents. I want it to be a realism. Sancho baby, he's up and coming. Plays a B3, 84 rated. How many goals? How many assists this season? Youth. Look at our youth. Oh my god, look at that for a baller. I don't know if I should sign youth players or not. Eventually we're going to have to. For now, we're going to get rid of the bottom 3. Bottom 4 maybe. I think we're alright to sign youth, to be honest. We're going to sign them both up. We are going to send a scout out as well. See if we've got anyone better than that. We have. We've got him, Frankie Hicks. Yeah, so we're going to get rid of Brandon Hodges. Sorry, Brandon. Youth. Sorry, Brandon. We're going to send him out to England for 3 months to find us a technically gifted player. Or 2, or 3, or 10. $269 million. Now, I don't want to spend it all, as I say. I want to take it somewhat realistic. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to look at what we've got in our team. Jacob Murphy. Is it Jacob? Josh Murphy? I don't know which one. Right, good. I don't particularly like Longstaff, so we're going to drop him out. What would we like to do in terms... Ah, Almiron. I don't know why he's not playing. And I'd start Isaac, to be honest. And something I like to do in my own careers that I'm going to do in this one is I like to sort out my bench, my reserves, by putting it in order of position, just so I don't get confused later down the line. If I need anybody in a certain position, I don't miss them. So we put the centre backs together. And the right backs afterwards. And then we put left mid. So we don't always do left side. So we'll do a left back, centre back, right back, left mid, centre mid. Oh, CDM first, and then left mid, and then centre mid, cam, right mid, centre forward, left wing, striker, and right wing. That's how I decide. So we've got an abundance of players in the left midfield position, which isn't too good. We need to send a couple out on loan, and we need a couple of strikers in. Right, so we're gonna have a look at our squad. Into our squad hub. Have a look at the ages. We're gonna send you out on loan. We'll send you out on loan. We're gonna send anyone beneath the age of 21 can be loan listed. There isn't gonna be a regular starter. Amadou Diallo, Harrison Ashby, Anthony Gordon. You know what, Anthony Gordon, I'm going to get rid of him. Don't really like him. Let's get rid of him. Right, anybody else we want to get rid of? Matthew Longstaff can go on a loan. Sean Longstaff, if an offer comes in, I'll sell him. I'm not going to transfer list him. Who else do we have? Jacob Murphy, the same can go for him. Lascelles, Mankiel, Fraser, Karius, Poop, Hendrick. Hendrick can go when he comes back. Gillespie can go. Dummett can go. Shaw staying. Dan Burn can stay for now. Wilson staying. Darlow can go once he comes back. Trippier to stay. Richie can go. Clark can go. And Dubravka can stay for now. Skip forward a few days. Bloons Monkey City. Monkey City. I like to stop the transfer window every 3 or 4 days just to read messages. I'm assuming that's what most people do, to be fair. I usually stop it like on a Wednesday and a Sunday or something. So we got a loan offer for Holmes from Borussia Mönchengladbach. Now the way that I like to do it, I'm going to reject it. The way I like to do it is I like to see like the kind of team that it is. If it's a big team like Mönchengladbach, taking a 71 left midfielder, he's probably not going to play very often. And if he does, he's not really going to develop into much better of a player. So I'm going to reject it. Paul Dummett to go to Trabzonspor for 2.15 million. Can get up to 2.3. We're going to try and get 2.25. I've got to remember it is on strict negotiations. Which makes it harder. So we have a sale agreement for Paul Dummett. He can go. Matt Ritchie for 1.6 of Viacono. Can get up to 1.75. I will try and get all that he's worth. Try and milk it. Take a 1.7 cheapest. it's gone. Richie, agreement, and Sean Longstaff to go, including Bonaventura, to get up to 18 million. He's a bit too old, isn't he, Bonaventura? But I did say I would consider selling Longstaff. I'm going to try and get between 17.5 and 19 Sean Longstaff. We're not going to look at signing anybody just yet. I just want to sort of test the waters with the current team. I'm going to make a couple of substitutes. I'm going to bring in Matt Target at left back and put Anderson in, and put Dubravka in, put Murphy in for St. Maximin, take Gamesh out and put Longstaff in, and we'll bring Holmes on for St. Maximin onto the bench as we go into our first game. Let's see how we do. I'm going to predict 2-1 Wolfsburg, but it's more about seeing how players stack up in a team right now. Who do I think will win the FA Cup this year? Man City.
Really
honestly, I think Man City are very, very strong.
Well read to put an end to that attack.
Well, I think Man United are strong as well, but I just think Man City are legit.
In position now. And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. Well, really calm, composed goalkeeping there.
It certainly was on the second attempt. It was the first save.
Who do you think will win it, Hamza?
That was a brilliant piece of goalkeeping.
Good work to win the ball back high up the pitch. Oh, wonderful goalkeeping.
Well, you have to say, from that sort of distance, that's a wonderful save.
Joelinton, Almiron, and the keeper did more than enough. Playing it short. Not quite the clearance they were hoping for. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Can he put them in front? Oh no, he's missed the opportunity. And they remain level.
Well, he just lacked composure there, didn't he? They should be ahead now.
Plenty of forward momentum here.
Hiya Harry, you alright mate? Sign Eddie Nketiah so he doesn't ruin Arsenal. By the way, so he doesn't ruin Arsenal. You alright mate, how are we?
Piece of defending.
And hello.
Kaminski.
Hello Harry.
Oh, beating his opponent with ease. Oh, could be.
And we're behind to
Vimmer. And there's a turn up for the books based on what we've seen in this game so far.
Vimmer. Jonas Vind up front for
Newcastle get the ball rolling once more.
How will they react
to this setback? Really doing a fine job of protecting
Longstaff's
the
not
ball.
having a great game. Neither is Shaw.
In the centre.
Neither is Anderson. Murphy's doing alright to be fair though. You're good, you're just watching I'm a Celebrity South Africa? Fair enough mate, fair enough. Whatever floats your boat. Can't say it's really my cup of tea to be honest.
Again. Interesting to see how the second half pans out. Well, not a bad plan of action, but through to the goalkeeper it goes. And successfully cut out. Opportunity here.
We find ourselves 2 goals behind to Jacob Kaminski.
It's a 2-goal lead now.
I am going to make a substitution. We are going to bring off Joelinton. And we're going to bring in Chris Willock. Is it Chris? Chris Willock.
So underway once more, 2-0 the lead
right?
here. And it's 2 for him today.
And Kaminski makes it a brace for himself, which means it's 3-0.
Unable to stop him.
It's a bad opening day.
We have to conclude that this hasn't really been a contest, but all credit to any side committed to scoring goals like this. Out of play, Newcastle throw in forthcoming.
Anybody got any scoreline updates for me? Premier League and Championship. Let me know what's happening.
Baku.
I'm going to make another 3 substitutions if possible after the 80th minute. So we're going to bring off Isaac and bring on Wilson. We're going to take Longstaff on to bring Gamesh on, and we're going to take Shaw off to bring Dan Burn on.
A decisive clearance it was. Seemingly cannot keep... Is it going to be?
Yeah, that's a goal back. That's something Miguel Maron.
The keeper left to wonder what his
Lil
defenders were
Miguel.
doing.
Lil Miguel.
So the ball is moving again. We've been treated to 4 goals. 3-1 the score.
And if we have time to do it, we're also going to bring Lascelles on for Botman.
Anderson. A glorious chance.
I don't know why it's not just hit that. Why have you not hit that, mate? Wilson, you're 1-on-1, mate.
That will be all.
So it's a 3-1 to Wolfsburg. First game of the season in the European Cup. I believe it's the European Cup. We've got Athletic Bilbao next game. Oh, I'd say all in all, defence wasn't great. Midfield created a few opportunities, but I think the big problem stands up top right now. We need somebody who's going to be coming into positions and scoring goals. So I'm going to have a look at a couple of secondary striker options. We might potentially get rid of Isaac or Wilson, but it's only a potentially for now. There's no guarantee I'll actually do that. We can get up to 600,000 for Gillespie, so we are going to ask for between 550 and 600k. Matt Ritchie for 1.4. You know what, I'll go with that. We can go with that. The first player I want to look at is the player that we've just played against, which is Jonas Wind. I also want to look at Bastos. See what he looks like these days. He plays at Utrecht. Nice. Jonas Wind. Still fairly young, yeah. A little bit ugly, but he's young. We're going to look for central midfielders to replace Longstaff should he go. And we're going to look in the Bundesliga. See if we can find a good one. Somebody young. Jude Bellingham, yeah, I don't think we've got any chance of signing somebody like that yet. What about Mamadou Dahoud? He's another decent player. Karim Diamabi. Somebody we could potentially get. Yannick Gerhardt. Florian Neuhaus could be a interesting pick. Felix Enmeka. I think that's how you say it. Andras Schafer. Another one. Swat Serdar. And another player I want to look at. We'll take Rodrigo Zalazar on there as well. Another player I want to look at is Lucas Numaka. Brother. I think he's a very talented striker. He could be a good option to bring in. Anyway, we have Athletic Bilbao next game. So we're going to make another couple of changes. This time we are going to leave Dan Burn in from the beginning. Lascelles is going to come in for Fabian Shaw. We're going to bring Lewis in for Trippier. Longstaff to come back in for Jolinton. He's had to drop off for Wilson. And we'll also put Ryan Fraser on instead of Almiron, and we'll go with that. We'll see how that works out.
And the contest begins. Saint-Maximin. Longstaff. That's the kind of shielding play you expect from him. Can they forge ahead?
Really a good
Oh,
start.
he couldn't outwit the keeper. Not really the ideal clearance. Oh, a smart stop. Relatively straightforward to mop up defensively.
Nice and money, bro. I'm keeping them.
He's got
I
the
don't
right
think we need to
idea
fix
with
up in
that
terms
pass.
of keepers. But Nick
It's an
Pope will do as well for the
opportunity.
season.
And a goal!
Although we have conceded to
Now
Garcia,
they have their opener,
Danny
and
Garcia
now
will be
they can
opening goal.
celebrate. Well, Newcastle United get the ball moving again. Can they come up with a response now? Raul Garcia. Using his strength to hold on to the ball and wait for teammates to arrive. This could be the equaliser.
Should have been, should have been.
Goalkeeping.
Well, you have to say, from that sort of distance, that's a wonderful
Should have
save.
played that one just then.
A really top-notch piece of defending. Williams. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. And it looked like open road for them, but up a dead end. Raul Garcia. The supporters want to see him have a go. Pretty comfortable piece of defending. Fraser. And
Half time and we trail by a goal to nil. I'm going to make a substitute at half time. I'm going to take Dan Burn off and bring Target on.
away they go again. Second half is underway here. Ryan Fraser breaking at pace. Can he make it count? And he's kept
Wilson
it out.
nearly
Fully
finds the back of the
stretched,
goal.
somehow
Save.
reaching it. And he succeeds in scraping it off the line. Raul Garcia, and the keeper more than equal to it. But he dealt with that ball played in rather well.
Good as son.
And so
Fraser on
30
the
minutes
ball.
left for play in this one.
Puts it back.
And a
Boys by
chance to
front to
level
Fraser,
it.
go on in.
And what a magical...
Save. We are going to take off Willock, replacing with Jolinton.
Save it was! Corner to Newcastle as they look to get back into this game. Has a go. Able to get a body in the way. A deft clearance. Just can't get it past them.
Have to forgive me, I have sniffles
Fraser.
today.
And with that,
Little
the
bit
attack
of
fizzles
flu.
out.
Once again, flu build up.
Joelinton, physically strong. Must be! It looked as though it had a chance of going in for the equaliser.
It was close. It was a decent
little bit
effort.
of a
Just
problem
need
with
to keep
shooting.
plugging away now.
Take Wilson off and bring Isaac on. Take Fraser off to
And
bring
surely the goal
Almiron
will
on.
come.
He's in with a chance. And that's a high-quality stop.
Well, it may not count for anything, but that was a great save, wasn't it?
Attacking for the last 10 minutes or so.
Longstaff.
So we can get a goal out of it.
Plenty of support here. Sam
Stand
Maximin.
back, but
And a
Maximin
decent
no
save.
scores. Sam Maximin. I'm going to bring Shaw on for Botman. And
A
substitute.
full credit. And that will be a corner. Well, nearly shaving the post with that header.
So our biggest threat, our biggest
That target. How can they find
issues
the
at the
late
moment
leveller?
are
Just slightly
defence
offside.
and attack. Really, we're struggling to score goals and we're struggling to keep
And
them out.
there it is, the final whistle. And
Granted, we're playing against two of Europe's better teams. However, we want to be competing in the top 6 of our own division. So Villarreal is a big test. Let's see what we can take from this last game. It's Javier Manquillo to go on a short-term loan to Cologne. Will do me. Elliot Anderson to also do a loan deal at Southampton. I'm going to propose a short-term loan. 1 year. We'll take a 1 year loan. And we're going to propose that they go 60% on wages. 55% on wages. We're going to do that 55 one more time. We're not interested, fair enough, fair loss. Holmes to go on loan to Marseille. Send him out for a year. And St. Maximin to Villarreal. How much could we get for St. Maximin? 39 million. We're going to reject that. We're going to keep a hold of him for at least a year. Take a quick look at the players that we have in the transfer hub. think Sharfer will be a good signing. Another player I want to look at is one of Sheffield United's very own current players, which is Anel Ahmedhodzic. And I also want to try and bring in Alejandro Balde on a loan deal if possible. I'm going to try and bring him in on a loan deal straight away, but we might not be interested. Yeah, so we're going to have to transfer him in, I think. Again, we're going to drop out Gamesh for this. Bring in Anderson. Put Wilson up top. Take Almiron off and put Murphy on. And we're going to put Target on for Trippier. And keep Pope in goal. And we're going to go with that. See how that stacks up against Villarreal. They'll have a
And they kick off here.
much better team than us, in my opinion. Possibly concede quite a few in this game.
And options in the centre. Moreno. And blocked for now. Well, running room in the wide position. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Fight.
Ooh, this isn't good. One fight.
And under pressure, that was a fine claim. Under pressure, doesn't seem to be bothering him. Will he play it in? Well, no problems defensively. Very quick thinking there. Kramaric. Elliot Anderson. And threading it forward.
Go on in.
Oh, really commanding
Really?
goalkeeping.
Oof.
Just cutting off the supply. Coquelin. Can he put them in front? What a save.
Save from Pope.
And a crucial intervention inside the box. This looks interesting. And space to cross it. Trying to chisel a chance out of it. Saint-Maximin.
We'll have a break. Okay. We're going to continue with that.
So the two teams have switched around and the second half is underway.
Botman's beginning to lose a little bit of fitness in this game, as is Willock and
Still on level terms, moving the ball nicely. A very effective clearance.
Botman's having a good game.
Could be a chance to break here.
Nothing outstanding, but quite good.
To jump in front. Well, really, making the goalkeeper's life simple.
That
So we are going to bring Isaac on for Wilson.
should be hitting the back of the net. That was a big chance.
Could cross it in here. Can he fire it towards goal? Must be. And a
conceded.
goal! Now they've
Francis
broken
Coquelin.
through. 1-0 here. And Newcastle get the ball rolling once more. How will they react to this setback? And now passing it through.
And we're in on goal ourselves. Wasted
Well,
opportunity
a
for
top-notch
Murphy.
piece of defensive judgment. 20 minutes to go.
We'll make a double substitute. Jacob Murphy's going to drop off for Almiron, and we're going to bring Trippier
And
on
the counter
for
looks on
Dambert.
here. Options available. And getting across to stop it. Well, they couldn't take advantage of the chance. And nobody applying pressure. Oh, that's a fine
Save.
save.
Keeps us in it.
Making progress. That's well blocked. Well, he got the touch on the ball, and so a corner it'll be. And still dangerous. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Well, flinging himself at it. Short corner favoured.
Try and make another sub or two. Botman to come off for Lascelles, and Longstaff to come in for Willock.
Clears it away. Joe Willock. And into an attacking position. It's not too late for them. And the referee
Right,
blows.
finishes 1-0 to Villarreal. So we've lost all 3. 2 games without scoring a goal. It's not ideal, but we have Aston Villa away first game of the season, followed by Liverpool at home and West Ham away. Every time I do careers in the Premier League, I always face West Ham away in August. So we have some scout reports back on players we scouted, and we also have a scout report back from the guy looking around England as we sign 1 youth player and we'll possibly reject the rest. Oh no, 2 youth players and we'll reject the rest. Mankio has a loan agreement, 1 year to Cologne, that's fine with me, to Köln. And William Holmes to go on a 1 year loan to Marseille is also fine with me. As we look at Bazandos, 74 rated, not very fast. Gonna pass on that one. Andras Schafer is a potential signing for us to make. We're not gonna sign SU. Pardon me. We're not gonna sign Bastos. Yeah, just making sure. Rodrigo Salazar could also be a good signing. Felix Nemeka, that is another one I want to sign. Jonas Vind, we're not interested in. He's not very fast. I thought he was quicker than that. Lucas Nemeka is one we're going to sign. Florian Neuhaus. Yeah, I'm not too sure on Neuhaus. So at Sedar can stay where he is. Mohamed Dahoud is a maybe. Karim Demiabe is also a maybe. We're definitely gonna sign 2 of the Chans. They're both have been the Meccas, sorry. Ahmed Hertic won't leave. I'm gonna try and offer about half, give or take, a bit less than half of what his release clause is. We're gonna give him 15 million if he'll take it. Long staff and 9 million. How about I'm looking to get rid of long staff anyway. Long staff and 6 million. 7, 6. We're happy with that, cool. And if we also take Lucas and Mika, we're going to offer the same as what we offered for Balde, which is 15 million. We want 20.4. We're going to offer 15 again. See where that leaves us. We want 20.4. I'm going to try it one more time. 15 million. Sits in firm. And we're going to take some time to think about it. At the same time, we also want to sign my brother, Felix Nemeka. I'm going to offer 6.5 million. We want Lascelles. We don't want to get rid of Lascelles right now. 6.5 million again. Well, we're happy to sign that. So Felix Nemeka to come in first. He will be a rotational player at 21. On a 4-year contract, I'm happy with that. No release clause, that is good with me. And we're going to offer him 29,000 a week. We'll see if he accepts that. That's 34 and a half. We're going to try and reduce that a bit. We'll make it 36,000, but we're going to reduce the signing bonus to nothing and remove the overall bonus. So it's 37 with 320. How about 350 on 36? 36, nice. Felix and Mecca to come in. Finally, Alejandro Balde to also come in. as a rotation player. Someone who'll only get better with time. We want to sign him on a 5-year deal. No release clause. And we're going to offer him 28k a week. I've got no idea how much he's on. I think that's reasonable. Show Longstaff plus 6 million. Brings him in. He's worth 17.7. We could have got him for. He's a 77 rated overall. We're going to immediately put him into the team. If I can find him. And Mika's going to come on to the bench as well. Oh, there he is, Balde. Yep. Straight into our starting lineup. I'm going to try and scout Victor Goykares, because I know he's a bit of a goal poacher. Good positioning. How long was that going to be for Goykares? Did it say 18 days? 6 days, okay. I misread. Right, so we'll have a scout report on our desk by Wednesday morning. What else have we got in terms of offers? Right, so we have an offer for Harrison Ashby. It's going a 2-year loan at 20 years old. Emil Kraft to go on a short-term loan to Galatasaray. Alex Murphy to do a 2-year stint at Dragons. However you pronounce that, it's going to be a short loan apparently. West Ham to take Joe Willock. It's Joe Willock, not Chris Willock. Chris Willock's his brother. Take Joe Willock for 20.7. We can get up to 28 million. I'm going to ask for 29 on the dot. We can get up to 28.8. And we're going to ask for a minimum of 26.8. Fabian Shaw, that's been rejected. From Espanyol. 3.8 million for Inter Milan to take William Holmes. We're going to reject that also. And we're going to bring in Lucas and Maker alongside his brother Felix. We'll bring him in initially as a rotational player on a 5-year deal. We're going to give him no release clause. We're going to sign him on 42 grand a week, if that is possible. When we come to the Premier League, we always want higher wages. He won't take it. We're going to look at bringing Goykares in as well, so that'll give us an additional option. Anyway, so Goykares is a 75 rated. It's a good sign in my opinion. Could also bring in Ward Prowse potentially. And Deboreci Eze could be another good one to sign. Oh, I'm going to say I'm going to look at potentially bringing him in on loan. He's already on loan at Man United. Iliman Njai's gone to Coventry City. Okay. I don't understand that about FIFA. You're in the Premier League with Sheffield United and you go to Coventry City. Interesting. Best player in the team. Okay. Leicester could be a good place to look, to be fair. I can't approach Milner. I'm going to have a look at some of these relegated teams in the Championship, see what we can take. Leicester City is the one we're going to start with. Ryan Bertrand, he's old man. He's now. Patson Darkar. Wout Fez. James Justin. Leshabella. Scout him. James Madison potentially coming in. And Palace Mendy. Wilfried Ndidi. A scout. Ricardo Pereira's alright. I quite like Dennis Pratt. I'm not signing Jamie Vardy. The guy can fuck off. I'm not that interested in Will Leighton. Have a look at Everton and Southampton as well. Let's see what we got. Abdoulaye Doucouré. Abdoulaye Doucouré. Demarai Gray. Let's see what he's like. Idrissa Gueye. Alex Iwobi, Kyle John, Michael Keane, Andy Lanigan. Mope, Dwight McNeil could be a decent shout. Yerry Mina could be a decent shout as well at centre back. We'll now look at Southampton. Alcaraz, quite like him. Could be a good one. Edozi's not bad. I did not know Lavia was so young. Right, young squad to be fair. For the most part. Salisu. Good shout. I think James Ward-Prowse will fit in, to be honest, if we sign him. We have our first cup game announced. Fabian Shaw. I'm actually going to block Fabian Shaw's transfer offers. Alex Murphy on a 2-year loan and Harrison Ashby also on a 2-year loan. Is good for me. As we will play Port Vale away in the cup, but we start our season away to Villa, to Aston Villa, and the lineup we will go with in said game is going to be. Going to start Target instead of Baldy. His first game. Going to start Nemeka instead of Willock in his first game. As we're once again kicking off a new season. Aston Villa versus Newcastle, first game
and
of the Premier League
begins.
season.
Almiron. Will he finish? Crucial intervention just then amid impending danger. And he's outdone himself. Wonderful save there. And the flag was up in good time. It's offside.
Well, he should have realised that was going to be offside. That's a poor decision to play that pass.
Still could put it away. And a goal!
It's a great start for us. Linton scores the opening goals with lead by a goal to nil at Villa Park.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Well, advantage with them. Referee says play on. Young. Camara. This could square the game. Oh, but no! Heroism flashed in front of his eyes. Couldn't take the chance.
Well, I think that's a poor miss. They really should be level now. Will they come to regret that?
He's beaten his man. Can he put it in? Oh, wonderful goalkeeping.
Well, you have to say, from that sort of distance, that's a wonderful save.
That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Can they hit on the break? Digne. Fantastic work to thwart the danger.
Go on then. You're on his son.
Oh, lovely incisive
Come on, Ali.
pass. He's just
Miguel
got to
Almiron
continue
plays
his
it
run.
into Alexander
And
Isak, and it is
it's gone
2-0
in.
to
The teams
Newcastle.
separated by 2 goals now.
By
You
2 goals to
cannot
nil
say
at
they don't
Villa
deserve
Park.
it. And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands.
Great
And
opening game
Patrick Schick
this
now.
season for us.
Bruno Guimaraes. Miguel Almiron. Trippier. And the...
As it is 2-0 to a travelling Newcastle to an Army. Have a break. We're not going to change a thing as we
Well, they've
kick
got
off the
things
second
going
half.
again here, and I wonder what
No,
kind
the
of
Villa
second
kick off
half
the
we have
second
in
half.
store for us. Buendia. Young.
Emi
The
Buendia
supporters
to
want to
Ashley
see him
Young.
have a go. Gives it a go. Straight forward for the keeper.
Great from Pope.
Giving it a try. Determined block. Blocked again.
Go on then.
Could be a
Go on
chance to
then.
break here.
Go on then, Miggy.
And the cross didn't beat the first man.
Almiron can't beat the first man.
Ashley Young. Munoz. Schick. Defensive roadblock in the way of that cross.
Miggy.
He continues his
Miguel
run.
Almiron.
Joelinton. Onto Almiron.
Miguel
And they could
Almiron.
face
And it
difficulties
is
here.
3-0 through
And it's
Alexander
a
Isak.
double for him in this game.
Oh, it's been a great day for us so far, as we are going to make our first substitute. We're going to replace the currently booked Trippier, and we're going to
No
replace
way
him with
for the opposition
Maldi.
to contain him. And no wonder he's off celebrating. And the action underway once more, with the Magpies very much on top. Schick. Is it going to be? Not a successful intervention, winning the ball back. And good use of advantage, the referee allowing play to continue.
Almiron,
A
he's been
gift
electric
for any
today, Almiron.
goalkeeper.
As Joelinton will be replaced by Joe Willock. And Wilson will come on for
Munoz.
Isak.
Schick. Oh, he's given the ball away.
Says the plan.
Guimaraes. Here's
So it's a
Patrick Schick.
disappointing pre-season for
Douglas
us,
Luiz. And there
it's
goes
been an
the final
excellent
whistle
start as
and
we
the
lead
final outcome, a
Aston
victory
Villa
for the
by 3 goals to
Magpies.
0 at Villa
What did
Park.
you make of
We
it?
beat Aston Villa by 3 goals to 0 at Villa Park. It was actually put us top of the table. Leeds United versus Sheffield United on opening day. That's a very tasty fixture. Matt Ritchie to go to Middlesbrough. As Callum Wilson to go to Marseille is a decent offer. We're going to try and get 25 for Callum Wilson if he's going to leave. As I am, for all intents and purposes, interested in signing at least one more. Interest up top. One more player up top. Great. As we are going to look at signing Victor Gyökeres up top next. We're going to offer 8 million to Coventry City. Vicky. You're 9.2, we're going to offer 8 again. And one last time, we're going to offer 8 million. I may have gone through with it, nice. Victor Gyökeres to come into Newcastle United as a secondary striker. As we're going to offer him a rotational position to begin with on a 4-year contract without a release clause. Now he's on 18 grand a week. We're going to offer him 37,000 a week. 46. He wants 47. 410 signing bonus. We're going to give him 550,000 signing bonus and 41,000. That's what we're going to offer. Yeah. How about 45 and 400? About 500 on 45. And I'll take it, nice. I don't waste too much of our waste budget. As Victor Gyökeres comes in from Coventry City to Newcastle United. So I'm going to put him in for Wilson, who is for most likely going to leave. Without actually knowing his current price, we're going to offer a whole 25 million. James Ward-Prowse. Might be a little bit much to offer for him, but we're going to do it. I'm going to try and pull him in before the Liverpool game, so we've got another midfielding option. If he wants a crucial first-team player contract, so we're going to try and sign him on a 5-year deal. He's happy to take that without a release clause, maybe. I could give him 60 million to be fair. I'd probably not receive that ever. But it's worth it. He wants 64 grand a week. And 650,000 signing bonus. We're going to offer him 71,000 a week. He wants 75 over 60, 650,000 signing bonus. I'll give you a 500 grand signing bonus on the same contract. On 75k a week, he takes that. As James Ward-Prowse comes in to make it another option in midfield. Ward-Prowse will come on for Anderson and he'll play instead of Willock. Instead of Joe Willock. So we now have some solid midfield as well. The only place we really need to upgrade now is potentially a little bit of cover in defence. I'd say will do some good. So we need to look at signing some good centre backs. Some decent second choice centre backs. And we're going to head to Serie A to find ourselves some decent centre backs. I have a couple in mind already. Such as not Ethan Ampadu. Such as, I mean, I want to sign someone like Bastoni long term, but not yet. I want it to be realistic first season. Bremer would be a good choice. Matisse Bruns has gone to Lecce. Vlad Kirikesh. Whoa. I'm going to scout him just so I know what his current rating is in FIFA. I thought he retired a long time ago. We're going to look at signing maybe where is he gone? Mary Demirel. Could be a good signing. Giulio Donati, wow, that's a blast on the pass. Federico Facio is another blast on the pass. Fontana Rosa is a potential future signing, as is Matteo Gabbia. Federico Gatti. Ooh, we've got some good players in this division, to be fair. Hyan is Isaac Hien, whatever his name is. He's pretty good. Quite like Pierre Kalulu. He could be a good signing. Simon Kayer could be another good signing. Roberto. Gary Medel. He played for Sheffield Wednesday, didn't he, Gary Medel? Alessio Romagnoli or Simon Romagnoli. I don't think they're related. Daniela Regani. Could be a good signing there. Waiting to happen. Stefan Savic. Giorgio Scalvini. Hershers is another good player. I signed him in a previous career. Might sign Chris Smalling, to be fair. I'm not signing Umtiti. Wisniewski, Lukovic, Vasquez. I'm not signing Umtiti, no. I don't know how his career has gone downhill. Fikio Tomori is a massively good signing, but not somebody I think would be realistic. I think somebody like Chris Smalling would realistically come to a team like Newcastle, to be fair. So we're going to put in 16.2 million offer. We want 19.7 with a 10% sell-on clause. You can get stuff, mate. Give you 16.8, no sell-on clause. We'll give you 16.8 again. And we'll take it. Nice. So that was not Mourinho, as you can tell. That was some rando. Some random NPC. We're going to sign Chris Smalling as a new crucial centre-back. 2-year deal. And we're going to offer him 85,000 a week to play Premier League football for Newcastle United. He'll take it. And there is our new centre-back signing. It is Chris Smalling, who I believe is 32 years old. I believe he is in this. Yeah, he is. He's 32 years old. And we're going to replace Fabian Shaw with Chris Smalling initially. But I might also switch. I think I'm going to switch formations a little bit. I'm going to keep what we currently got because I quite like it, but I'm going to change some of the defensive formations. We're going to go 5-2-3 on the defensive formation. I'm going to play it like that in a defensive formation. We're not going to do balanced, we're going to do possession and a slow build up. We're going to put on a depth of 65 during defence and a width of 80. And in attack we're going to put on a width of 85. And we're going to put a fair few players in the box. On ultra defensive we're going to go 5 at the back again. We are going to go, not that, we're going to go that for ultra defensive. I'm going to do drop back, slow build up, direct passing with a width of 90 during attack and a depth of 35 and a width of 45 during defence. Up top we're going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring Ward-Prowse into a attacking midfield position. I'm going to put pressure on heavy touch, slow build up, fast build up even, and we're going to do possession based on a 70 width with a 80 width on defence, depth on defence, sorry, and a 75 width. And finally, ultra attacking, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we've got a little bit more, put Ward-Prowse there. Constant pressure on a fast build up on forward runs with with 95 width in attack, 85 depth in defence, and 85 width in defence. We're going to throw everybody in the box for that up front, and that is going to be our new game plan. I'm going to quickly go into Squad Hub. We're going to look at a couple of players. We can also play different positions. Dan Burn, we're going to try and get him to be able to play as a left back as well, just in case. I'm going to also put Isaac Hayden, mate. Isaac Hayden. I'm going to put Felix Imeka as a centre attacking midfielder. Put Elliot Anderson. Oh, I didn't want to do contract negotiation. It's like that's what we're doing now. Prospects. How long's left in his contract? Anyway, 3 years. 1 year extension. No release clause. We give him 15 grand a week. Not me to discuss that, but we've got him on a new contract. We're going to also try and put him as a cam. Not going to change Longstaff. Could we get Ganesh as a cam as well? We could, but I'm not going to. Ward Prowse maybe into cam. So Maximan, we're going to make it so he's able to play up top as well as a striker. He's getting on, isn't he? Ryan Fraser. I'm same with Miguel Almiron. We're going to see if we can make him into a striker. Can we get Isaac out wide too? Just so we got a little bit of depth going into our team. I forgot somebody. I want to get Baldy, and I want to be able to make him into a CDM if possible. Just so he can play a couple of different positions long term. As we are going to head into our second game at home to Liverpool. As we are currently sitting at the top of the division at the summit. Right, before we play any, have a look at other options. Everechi Eze is a potential good signing. That would be indeed, to be fair. Alcaraz, Salisu could be a decent signing. You're back, welcome back. Lavia Ebezi, nice. So current standings, Liverpool sit in 17th. After a 1-0 defeat at home to Chelsea. It's been a good start to the season for us. That is a lineup we're going to go with, kind of. It was. That is a lineup we're going to go with. I don't know why that changed. I haven't played it. I'm just simming. Don't forget I did the pre-season as well.
And so the battle commences.
What do you mean this whole time, bro? I've only been
They
live
look
for
as though they
about
want
30
to make
minutes.
this move count. Promising attack, but his timing was
Higher
off.
Brit race. I might be alive longer than that. I don't even know. I've done all of the transfer stuff as well.
Salah.
I think we've got a pretty decent team
And here's Robertson.
right
And
now.
the flag is up. Offside.
Well, that's
70,
just a lack
is
of
it?
awareness.
It's long
He was
that.
clearly in an offside position.
Fucking hell, I thought I'd only been live like 30 minutes.
Robertson. Well, he read that
Oh, when
brilliantly
we're doing
at the back.
August today.
Breaking at pace. Oh, great vision.
What's good anyway, Brit Race? How was your
Foiled by
night
Van
last night?
Dijk.
How's your day been today?
Mo Salah. Alexander-Arnold. Return to
Mohamed
Thiago.
Salah.
The high press was on, and the
And
chance
we
is
find
on.
ourselves a goal to
And
nil
there
down
it
at
is,
home
the
to
breakthrough.
Liverpool.
That will do nicely. And back underway. 1-0 it is. Jota. And Thiago. A glorious
Don't want to find
chance.
ourselves 2-0
It
down.
could
Good
be
save
up for
from
grabs.
Pope.
Able to get his body in the way.
Struggling to get out of defence as it is right now. Ooh,
In with
we're
a
on the
chance.
opportunity.
Oh,
And
wonderful
Joelinton cannot
goalkeeping.
finish.
Well, you have to say, from that sort of distance, that's a wonderful
Like
save.
me on pro clubs, Joelinton cannot score.
Andrew Robertson couldn't keep it. He has teammates around him. Saint-Maximin. On toward Prowse. And the counter-attack is on. Options
Ooh, this is
available.
not good.
Can he finish this? And that's...
And like me on Tinder,
And the referee
neither
gets
can
the
Cody
second
get
half
go.
going. Liverpool with the
Cannot
lead.
score.
Will they be able to hold on to it? Jota, big chance. He's blocked it.
Okay, I thought that was a
They
shot.
favoured
And
a
it's
shot.
blocked. Okay. I think we'll take Almiron off. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna bring Goikarez
One
on,
here.
but I'm gonna put Isaac
Keita.
on the wing instead
Oh, a
of
vital
Almiron.
interception. Jota. Well, a top-notch piece of defensive judgment. Can they hit on the break? Well shown inside.
Go on then. Go on
Could
then.
be. And a
Trippier.
goal, the equaliser.
Boom.
Superb
1-1.
entertainment. So the ball
Potentially
is rolling
looking
again
at a top 6
1-1.
finish this season. I know it's still early doors. This is only the second game, but it's been a very good beginning to the season.
The tackle completely mistimed, and you would expect a booking under the circumstances.
Even if we lose this, you know, like it's still
And the
been a
keeper
decent
taking
start
it
for us.
cleanly. Alberto, really important piece of last-ditch defending.
Go on then.
Might really
Go on
be able
then.
to trouble them here.
Put it in.
Toward Prowse. Isaac.
Go on then.
And they forge ahead.
Oh, I thought
Nicely
Joelinton had it
said.
then. Right, before we continue, Fabian Shaw will come on for Botman. And Mecca will come on for Joelinton.
Can they forge ahead from this corner kick? Let's see. Isaac.
Oh yeah, no, it's gone. Trent's gone.
This is Salah.
Trent Alexander-Arnold. Trent
Thiago.
Alexander-Arnold.
5 minutes remaining and level pegging here. Really
no,
nice
don't
ball.
concede.
Pretty simple for the
Jota's
keeper.
injured.
Jota. And a good
Oh,
looking
Mr.
ball.
Z, go on, son. Oh, where you going with that?
Prowse.
Oh,
And there
Well,
we
that's
have
it
it.
then.
This game
1-1.
is
I think that's a
officially
decent
over,
result against
and
Liverpool,
it goes
to
into
be
the
fair.
history book.
Oh, Sheffield United 3, Burnley 0. Ooh, I enjoyed it seeing that result. Callum Wilson to go to Marseille for 24.7 million is a yes for me. And Willock for 27.3 to go to West Ham. I'll agree to that also. Salisu's left, okay. Not signing Salisu then. As Port Vale away in the cup next for us. Before that, we might want to sign a couple of players as Willock leaves. Anderson gets a loan offer. And that is it. Wilson hasn't left just yet. Gillespie for 620 to there, or 590 to them. That's fine with me. Club Brugge should take Elliot Anderson on a 1-year loan. And we're going to reject that offer from Napoli. Hello, Mr. Marin. You're right, mate. Sign Harry Maguire. Harry Maguire. You're right, mate. I'm good, thanks. Scalvini, who is a maybe. Pierre Colulu is also a maybe. Per Shares, that's the sort of player I want to bring in. Mary Demonal, Daniela Rugani. He isn't really white teeth, hasn't he? Turkey teeth, mate, turkey teeth. Julio Donate, up and coming Manchester United player. Is it? Is it? Is it? Who's that? Who's that? Who? What's his name? I need... What positions am I in need of the most? I don't know why it's putting Botman there. We could do with... I don't know what I could do with. I think I'm alright with that, to be fair. Maybe a new winger. Harry Maguire! Sorry? Let's find a new winger. Oops. A new right winger. Right winger. From the Prem League. From the Prem League. Anthony! Oh! Shit. Not interested. Leon Bailey. That could be a good signing, you know. He's fucking rapid. He is not 22. Ousmane Dembele. Ben Doak. Anthony Elanga. Cade Gordon. Ben Knight. Oh my fucking god. Somebody's been watching Eminem. Dejan Kulusevski. Noni Madueke. I'm not having it. He's not 21, mate. Bro's got better facial hair than me. You're not 21. I'm not having that. Riyad Mahrez. Brian Imbuemo. Lucas Moura is not a bad second choice. Mikel Elise. Facundo Pellistri. Bukayo Saka. Mohamed Salah. Pablo Sarabia. Kevin Sade. Adama Traore. Hakim Ziyech. He's a bit too slow, isn't he, Ziyech? I think he's a decent player, Ziyech. He's just slow. Cozier Derbury. Never heard of him. Luis Diaz. Luis Diaz? Why have I not thought of bringing Luis Diaz in? I'm going to put him in as a potential later in the season or next season sort of signing. Cody Gakpo. Let's scout Garnacho and Gilbert. See what we got going. Jack Grealish. Keane Lewis Potter, another one. Christian Pulisic. I always thought he was better than that, but maybe I'm mistaken. Oh, I know the sort of player I want to bring in. I have 3 choices. Pulisic, Zaha, and... drumroll, please. Anthony Rebic, I'm kidding. Giovanni Reina. Oh, is it Palace? 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 What? What? Really? You're gonna do that to me? Anthony Rebic, AC Milan. Yes. What is your rating? That is Cappy. Big Cappy. I'm not having that. I'm not. Right, we're going to play a reserve team away to this team. We're going to put Callum Wilson up top. We are going to put Anderson in instead of Ward-Prowse. We are going to put Matthew Longstaff in. Ryan Fraser is going to come on the wing for Saint-Maximin. Miguel Almiron is going to drop off for Jacob Murphy. Josh Murphy, I never remember which one it is. Jamal Lewis is going to come in as Botman will drop out to be replaced by Dan Byrne. Cadleck is also going to come in for Chris Smalling as Trippier will be replaced by... No, Cadleck will stay off actually. We'll put Lascelles in. And Anthony Gordon to come in and play nowhere because he's shit. Don't want him. Dubravka to come in for Pope. Gillespie, you know what? Actually, Gillespie to play. Dubravka to sit on the bench. No, actually, we're gonna have Karius to play. Dubravka to sit on the bench. We're gonna put in. We're gonna put Botman on the bench alongside Target and Shaw. Oh no, we're gonna put Target on actually. Trippier. I'm gonna take Trippier off. Put Balde in. I'm gonna, yeah, actually, we'll take Botman off and we'll put Cadleck on the bench. Put Ward-Prowse on the bench instead of Gordon. Nemeka to play instead of Gamerish. And we'll put in. I'll actually put Gordon back on the bench, but instead of Gamerish. So that is the team we're going to play with away to Port Vale, who are League One. In the second round of
And the contest begins.
the Carabao Cup. Or as it is named in FIFA, the EFL Cup.
Can he make it count?
As we are 1-0 down within
No long
4
wait
minutes.
for the opener today.
Imagine me 1-0 down to a
The
League
ball
One
is
side.
moving once more.
Not good, not
How
good.
important will that opening
Isn't
goal
good.
prove to be? Crossing possibilities.
First shot, first goal.
Real chance. Marvellous anticipation. Fraser's corner. Well, not the best
This is
clearance.
why we have a little bit of
Can't get the
firepower
shot
on the
through.
bench. We don't have anything overpowered. Well, Goikarez can score
Coleman.
goals. Gordon's a decent winger.
And that was a very fine read.
Shaw in case things get sloppy in defence. Ward-Prowse can take for in case he
Ryan
scores.
Fraser.
Dubravka just in case the keeper
Long
starts
stuff.
slipping up too much.
And return to
And
Fraser.
Balde is
And a goal to
young
level this
up-and-coming
contest.
wing
All
back.
even.
But it is Ryan Fraser
Back
who
underway.
equalises at
Level
1-1.
pegging. One
Decent,
goal apiece
decent.
in this game.
I'm expecting us to win this game. I didn't want to go too weak. I didn't want to go the weakest team possible.
Jacob Murphy. Oh, he couldn't outwit the keeper.
But if we can help it, I don't want to put
Played
any
over
first team
by
players
Fraser
in
here.
this game.
Well, the danger is still there. Surely, splendid defending.
A little bit of squad rotation never hurts.
Lewis
It's mainly because I don't want to.
and
I want
teammates
to keep
around
everybody
him.
happy as much
He
as I
might
can
yet
as well.
finish.
Keeps the rating up and we keep the team
No, high
happy.
quality
Letting
defending.
people have game time and also because it gives
Worrell.
rest to some of my better players.
He has
The
time
upcoming
to
game
play
away
it
to
over.
West Ham in the league.
He takes aim. Well, no way through. A chance.
Yeah. But we are going to make a half-time substitute. As we are going to bring on Fabian Shaw for Jamal ourselves, just to make sure we don't concede another dodgy goal.
Well, as they get the ball running again, interesting to see how the
Not saying
second
it
half
was
pans out.
Lascella's
Oh,
fault
the threat is there.
as such. Setting that
Lewis.
little bit of
On
defensive
to Wilson.
quality.
Must take the lead here.
To take the lead,
And they
Jacob
have.
Murphy,
You've got to
fantastic.
say, it
2-1
has been coming.
to the tune.
So on
Up
with the
the
match.
tune.
2-1 is the scoreline. What's going to happen next? Intelligent threaded pass here. Callum Wilson. Disappointing pass. Well, that's how to beat your opponent. Making sure nothing untoward happened. Callum Wilson. Chance to play it in. Surely,
opportunity.
no hiding from the fact that they really should have
3-1.
extended their lead.
Well, that was a poor miss. Could they come to regret that?
Well, that is how to play advantage. Tom Conlon. Superb.
We're going to look at making another substitute or two. As Goikarez is going to come in for Callum Wilson. And we are going to bring Cadleck
Lovely
in
read
for
and
Dan
executed.
Burn.
Murphy.
Give him a run out.
15 minutes left for play. Could cross it in here. Well, not a great ball played in. Promising attack this. Has eyes for goal.
There's the goal. It is a corner. We're going to make another substitute. Anthony Gordon to come on for Ryan Fraser. And we are going to bring Balde
Fairly routine
in
for any goalkeeper.
target.
And the corner's been given. And it's gone out of play. Goal kick coming up. Not the pass he had in mind.
So we're looking to
This
finish
looks
it off.
threatening. He's in
There
behind
it
the defence
is.
here.
Elliot Anderson with
And
the
a
goal.
goal! They
And
lead
it's
by
3-1
two
to Newcastle,
now.
leading
And
by
that
2.
allows them to breathe a
Anything for
bit
round
more
3.
easily. Well, the action continues. And no shortage of goals. 3-1 as things stand. There's the
And
final
that's
whistle.
it.
The travelling
That
fans
is
are
3-1
full of the...
to Newcastle in the second round of the EFL Cup. Didn't let me look to see who else won where. We have West Ham away coming up in the league. The next round of the cup will be at home to Watford. Watford. So we're playing next. So Wilson has been sold. Julio Donati is a 71 rated. Ante Rebic is probably not what we want. Zaha is an 82 rated winger. That is somebody I am definitely interested in. Oh, Alexi McAllister, you beauty. You beauty. Yeah, I am definitely interested in the signing of a Monsieur Wilfried Zaha. I think he'd be a great fit with us. He's wasted at Crystal Palace. Anyone who disagrees is tin pot. We all know that Crystal Palace is not where he deserves to be. He deserves better. Right now, Newcastle is better. 28 million. Just want to make sure we get that over the line. Don't mind paying a little bit extra. As we are going to offer him, he'll want a crucial. Yeah, I was trying to get away with an important role. On a 4-year deal, maybe. Yeah, that's good. He's getting on a bit though. We do we want him in a release clause? We don't want him in a release clause. Yeah, no release clause. He's on 73k a week at Crystal Palace. Let's offer him 90. See if he takes 90. He wants that. Yeah, that's fine with me. 90k a week to come and represent Newcastle United. Might as well just see you down in London, son. As we're going to bring him into the team ahead of Anthony Gordon. And I want another centre back. A secondary option at centre back. Can't sign Akumtertic. Balls. Fraser, think about it. Murphy, think about it. Murphy played really well in that game, to be fair. Oh, you're not Shane. I'm going to have a look at Harry Maguire. I want to see what his rating is. 80 rated. Oh, yeah, that wouldn't be a bad second choice centre back, to be fair, for a season. Let's have a look at other centre backs in the Premier League. Don't know why I went back that way. Agard is quite good. You know what? I'll just go for that. I'll do it. I'll get Harry Maguire in. We'll get him in as a secondary centre back. I'm going to offer 15 on the dot. I'll probably want about 18 because that's what Man United always do to me. They always want more. We want a player worth 18. What did I say? We want 18. Oh, come on, egghead. 15. I mean, 15. I'll take it, yeah. 15 mil a week. About 110 grand a week, I bet he's on. I don't actually know about. He's on 95 here, so I don't actually know how much he's on. Giving him an important first team player role on he'll give him a 2-year contract, yeah. See how it goes. He'll probably only be with us for about a year anyway. can't imagine he'll be a long-term solution. Let me give him 77 grand a week with no bonuses. We'll give him 80 grand a week with no bonuses. I'll take that. Fantastic. Harry Maguire comes in as a secondary centre-back. Better option than Lascelles, essentially. It's Fabian Shaw and Harry Maguire are now our secondary choices in defence. So that is how we will line up for the upcoming fixtures. I'd say in terms of talent on show and some up-and-coming talented players such as Nemeka, Isak and Gyökeres, I think we've got a decent team in this there. I think we've got more than enough to compete for the top 10. Perhaps for the top 6. I guess we'll see. We'll definitely be able to make a couple of additions in January as well, if need be. Darren Bowen is a potential yes for me, as is Declan Rice. Depends, because like I say, I don't want to sign players that are like 84, 85, 86 rated players when the team around them will only be 80s and 81s. I want it to be somewhat realistic.
That was the wrong
to
decision.
Be within the realm of possibility and realism. If players are at teams like
chance to cross.
Like I know Maguire's at Man United and we just signed him, but he's only an 80 rate, so there's not a first choice centre back. You know, for what it's worth, we'd go with Varane
and there it is. An almost
we're losing 1-0 by the way. We'd go with Varane and Martinez, and we'd probably even pick Lindelof over Maguire.
Playing again,
if that was
West
a choice.
Ham with the advantage.
But I'm going to try not to sign players from European teams that compete in European
final
competitions and we're not also competing in at least the same competition. Same level competition. Like regular first team players, so like Bremer for example at Juventus, we won't sign somebody like that because realistically, where would the incentive be to be a team like Newcastle, who for this season at least aren't in a European competition when Juventus compete in the Champions League? In real life, I don't think that would happen. So
making a bit of headway. Trippier now with Ward-Prowse, goalkeeper in charge of the situation.
Somebody like that in my first season.
Pretty comfortable piece of defending.
However, if it was someone like Daniele Regani, who's also at Juventus, but wouldn't be a first-choice player, would be more of a,
that sort of distance, that's a wonderful save.
I don't know, maybe third or fourth option in defence.
It should be.
You know,
I think you could
somebody like that, I think, is more likely to come. So I'd sign somebody like that. As we are losing 1-0 at the break, it is Danny Ings.
And the second half underway. West Ham with the lead. But I tell you what, it's a long way from being settled. Smuggled away. And showing fine vision. Not to be this time.
Not in on goal.
No chance for him to get
they
in
are
behind,
in on goal
maybe.
again, but we do get rid of it. I'm going to make a substitute as we are going to bring off Joe Linton to bring on Felix Nemeka.
Joe Linton.
The
Magpies looking creative. Well, he went strongly into the challenge, and the result is...
And straight after, we're going to make a secondary substitute. We're going to bring Wilfried Zaha on for Miguel Almiron.
Opportunity! Ward-Prowse. Good physical play. Well, he had to read it and get there, and did. And space to exploit, maybe. But really sticking to the task defensively.
We're not right.
Into the final 20 minutes. Almiron. Now with...
I'm going to look for a third substitute as well. Fabian Shaw to come in for Chris Smalling.
Paqueta. Willock. What can the Hammers do from this position? It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Chance here.
And we find ourselves 2-0 behind as
them.
Danny Ings scores his second of the game. we're going to bring Goikarez on for Alexander
Oh,
Isak.
looking back now, surely.
See if we can get a consolation goal in this game.
Wilfried Zaha. They were playing fluid football, but then the foul, and now you would anticipate a yellow card. Bodies forward,
Hopefully
and the
don't
break
concede
looks
again.
on.
And so we are going to hopefully bring Matt Target on as well for Balde. We're out of substitutes. We're not going to do
Good
that.
looking move
Okay.
this. Can he put it away?
Well, it is 3-0. Joe Willock scores a goal. Of course he does.
That will settle
And
the
that is
issue.
it. It is going to finish 3-0.
Is this going
to
to
West
be a
Ham over
thrashing?
Newcastle by the looks of
3-0
it.
now. And the keeper more than equal to it.
Unless we get a consolation goal right at the death.
No end product.
But we
there
don't.
It is,
And
the
it
final
finishes
whistle,
3-0
and
to
it ends
West
in real
Ham
disappointment
United.
for Newcastle in terms of the scoreline. What did you think of?
As that will end our August run. Now we're going to get to the end of the transfer window. And that will do it for today. So, I'd like to go out on loan to Hebby Football Club. Send him out on a 2-year loan, he's only young. Elliot Anderson. Ugh, I did not mean to do that. Just accept it. Just accept it wherever. Go out on loan. We got his scout report back on Alejandro Garnacho. Not interested in him right now. And Alexi McAllister. We might be interested a little later on. Alex Gilbert. Not interested in that at all. On to Rebic. Maybe down the line somewhere. And to make a position change to a Cam is available, so we'll do that. Right, Fraser, we're gonna try and sign someone I've already tried to sign but didn't sign for us, which is, find him, Lucas Nameka. I'm gonna try and sign him alongside Felix Nameka. For the 15 million that we initially offered, I'm not giving you Miguel Almiron and money. You can get stuff. Get yourself stuffed, lads. I'm gonna offer you 15 again. No sell on clause. Take some time to think about it. That's it. Don't know why my stream keeps lagging on my end. Ooh, really. Bakayoko to go to Chelsea from PSV. Maker accepted. Offer accepted. He's going to come in as a rotational player on a 5-year deal, hopefully. 5-year, that's correct. No release clause. He wants 55k a week. Greedy boy. I'm going to offer him 70,000 a week with no bonuses. He takes it, so we now have Felix Nameka and Lucas Nameka from Wolfsburg. The Nameka brothers, I believe are brothers, at least. Pretty sure they will be. It's a very uncommon surname. They're both at the same team in real life. So we will take a look at that once again once we finish transfer deadline day, just to see what signings were made and who we've got rid of this transfer window. Elliot Anderson goes to Club Brugge on a 12-month deal. A Gillespie transfer offer to Survey in Switzerland. He can go. David Costa. Miley loan offer. 1 year deal. I might try and intercept that David Costa one. From Lens. So Liga, Uber Eats, RC De Lens, Racing Club De Lens, Diego Costa, David Costa even. Does it tell me how much I've approached him for? 'Cause I don't know what he's worth. No, does not say. I'm going to take a wild guess on something I have no idea about, and I'm going to say 12 million is what David Costa is worth. He's probably worth a lot less, but we're going to do it, and he's going to be a future player, just because I want to ruin Aston Villa by taking him. Sporadic, I paid way too fucking much for this kid. On a 5-year deal? Disregard release clause. You know what? We'll just sign him on that. I'm interested to see what his rating is. I reckon a 76. I reckon I've overpaid massively. 12 million for this kid from Racing Club De Lens. I have overpaid massively. It's a 74 rated player. But investment. That's what we're calling it. It's good investment. Vladimir Koval. Not interested. Jacob Murphy to do a 1-year stint at Mönchengladbach. Mönchengladbach. Oh, Johan Bakayoko does go to Chelsea, and Pierre Kalulu leaves AC Milan for Real Sociedad. Sembers Wayne to go to Burnley. From whoever that was, I didn't actually pay attention to who he signed for Burnley from, to be honest. Got no idea who that team is. Now it tells me. There's no time for him to go. So, before we end the transfer window, is there any position we are desperate for players in? There isn't specifically, is there? Although it would never hurt to have an additional player. I'm going to send Costa out on loan when I get an opportunity as well. But it never hurts to have an additional player in the left back position. What is David Rome's thingy? Then have a look at other Bundesliga. Left backs, what do we have? We have Sanusi Ball. Alfonso Davies. Rafael Guerrero is too slow. I like Guerrero, he's just too slow. Well, that's a big problem. We don't really have any specifically good players in that division, do we, in left back? Melvin Barr. Oh, that was like something in his mouth and it's his ear. Jean and Kevin Dubin. Parisi's quite good, isn't he? Fabiano Parisi. Tagliafico. You know what? I'm gonna sign him. Oh, we're not gonna sign him. Okay. Harry Toffolo. Wow. Playing 4. And then who did Harry Toffolo play for? Stade de Reims. Nice. the drum. Maybe a decent player. Mark Bowler. You know, that's my new player. Okay, that's not my new player. You know what? That's my new player. You know what? That's not my new player. Ah! Pervis Estupinian. Oh my god, he has a big smile, Nathan Ferguson. Got such white teeth, hasn't he? Nathan Ferguson has a very white teeth. Levin Kazawa, he's not as good as he always looks, is he? Alex Moreno, ooh. Andrew Robertson. Mona Sosa. Darren DNA. Oh, he's at Leeds. Okay, interesting. Looks very similar to Simicast, to be honest. Looks a bit like Justin Simicast. Ah, we're struggling to find this new left back, aren't we? What about in La Liga Santander? Marcos Acuna, too highly rated. Jordi Alba, too highly rated. Jordan Amavi, oh my gosh, that's not great, is it? Ben Sebaini, Alex Santaez, Pep Chavaria, Fran Garcia, Jose Gayar. Could be a decent signing. I've had the club since 2012. Let's have a look at what else we've got in my division first. Alejandro Grimaldo. Juan Miranda and Ferland Mendy. Alberto Moreno. That's the Alberto Moreno I was thinking of. Sergio Reguilon. Diego Rico. Oh my god, you played for Bournemouth. Alex Teles. I do not want Alex Teles. I want Jose Gayar. I am not paying 59 million for Jose Gayar. I will offer you all of what he's worth, which is 31 million. 30 million, I'm afraid. My bad. I will offer you all of what he's worth plus 8.5 million, which is 38.5 million with no release clause. I will offer you all of what he's worth with 7.5 million, which is 37.5 million. I'll offer you all of what he's worth with 6.5 million, which is 36.5 million. Yeah, I'll give you 37.5. Try that one more time, 37.5, see what he goes down to. 38.5, we'll do 38.5. We've only got an hour left of it, so might as well just sign him up. Balde will still play a portion of games. Jose Gayar just gives us a stronger option, to be honest. Give him 80 grand a week. He wants 84. Fucking hell, it's more than double what he's on. How about 89, no bonuses. 90 of 780. How about 90 of 700? Signing bonus. Take it, alright. Good. Good. Jose Gayar comes in as that completes our transfer window for us. As we are going to skip to the next game. We're not playing it today, but we're going to skip to the 4th of September. Check our mail. Check our monthly scouting report. We always bring back some good players in the first month, really bad players in the second month, and a mixed bag in the third month. It's always the way. Michael Elise and King Lewis Potter, not interested in either. It's Middlesbrough will be the next home game. It's a derby match actually, that. And Brentford away, Watford at home in the cup, Fulham at home, Forest away, Leeds at home, Burnley away, Sheffield United at home, Bournemouth away, Wolves at home, Manchester United away, Manchester City at home, Tottenham Hotspur away, Chelsea at home, Crystal Palace away, Brighton away, Arsenal at home, and Liverpool away. We'll complete our year. So we are family. We're not family, but we are going to send him on a short-term loan to Juventus. I'm fine with that. Into our academy. I'm gonna bring them both in actually straight away. We've got 50 players in our current team. We're gonna send Houghton out on loan. Send Hurst out on loan. Lekker's gone up 1 overall already. Felix Nameka, as has Isaac. Yeah, guess that's it, innit? Chris Wood, mate. Chris Wood. So Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest. Yeah, I think that's a decent starting lineup, if I'm honest. We have an 83 Nick Pope in goal, an 83 Jose Guiar at left back, 83 Sven Botman at centre back, 83 Chris Smalling at centre back, and 84 Kieran Trippier at right back. Then in midfield we have an 80 Jolinton, 83 Bruno Gomes, 81 James Ward-Prowse, and then on the wing we have an 82 Alan Saint-Maximin, an 81 Alexander Isak, and an 80 Miguel Almiron, with a bench of a 79 Dubravka, 77 Balde, 81 Shaw, 80 Maguire, 75 Nameka, 82 Zaha, and a 77 Nameka. We'll make up our bench. Yeah, we've got 2 Namekas on our bench. That will do it for today's stream, which keeps lagging on my end for some reason. Yeah, we'll do it for today's stream. Stream again tomorrow, and we'll be back with Minecraft tomorrow. Minecraft tomorrow. Yeah, right, so thank you for watching, appreciated. Take care of yourselves and have a good night. And if I don't catch you tomorrow, I enjoy your weekend. I will more likely catch you tomorrow. Good night, guys.